Hey guys, it's Kaylee and Joe, and today I'm going to be taking you along with me as we batch cook some Chipotle chicken. Now, if you're like me, you love Chipotle chicken, but you want to be able to make it at home because it's much more cheaper and it's much more healthy. So I scoured the internet for the best Chipotle copycat recipe, and I found one linked in the description below that we're going to be taking inspiration from. Our ingredients may vary slightly on how we do it, but we're going to be batch cooking using that recipe. I wanted to put together like quite a few bags of this just so I had it on hand for dinner tonight, and also to be able to use in like burrito bowls, tacos, or really anything I wanted to either make a quick lunch or even whip up a quick dinner. So let's get started. I'm going to start by getting our food processor ready. This is what we're going to make the base sauce with. And this recipe is really easy because you basically throw all of the ingredients in, blend it up to make a marinade. We're going to start by adding 1 whole red onion, a little bit of minced garlic. We're lazy, so we're just bringing it from the jar instead of chopping up our own. Part of this recipe requires adobo sauce, so I got chilies, peppers in adobo sauce. I ended up just putting this entire jar in there and blending the peppers up all together with it. I don't know if it was just this brand, but I was afraid it was going to be super spicy, but it actually wasn't. Maybe that's just the brand I got, but I'm going to use this recipe from now on and just dump the whole can with the chilies with the adobo sauce to give it more flavor. Next, we're going to add all remaining seasonings, a little bit of oil. I just use avocado oil. Put your lid on your food processor and then begin to blend that up and basically pulverize every single thing in it. Now at some point you're going to look at it and go, okay, this is way too thick, in which case you're going to add a little bit of water or chicken broth or some kind of liquid to get it to more of a sauce consistency. And here is what we ended up with. I'm getting a couple of gallon Ziploc freezer bags ready because I want some for dinner tonight, but I also want some for the future. So we're just going to label these and get them ready and prepare them to marinate the chicken. And to make things easier, we are going to basically butterfly the chicken or cut them lengthwise in half so that they're a little bit more thin and cook a little bit more evenly while still getting a ton of marinade. We're going to divide our chicken up into these bags and then do the same with the marinade. And we ended up with 2 bags, one that we're going to use for dinner tonight and also one for the future. With the one for the future, we are just literally going to pop that into the freezer and then thaw it out when the time comes to cook it. Once you are ready to cook the chicken, the recipe linked in the description says various ways you can cook it. We chose to go the healthier route and bake them, although I do think you'd get more of a Chipotle-like texture if you were to fry these up, but we're going to go the healthy route and just bake them, and they turned out really delicious. I think the key to this recipe is making sure the chicken is cooked somewhat whole or halved and then chopping it up after it's had some time to rest and mixing with the sauce. That way the chicken stays nice and juicy. So once the chicken has cooled down just slightly, we are going to chop these into bite-sized pieces. Toss in the sauce to make sure it coats everything, and you are left with delicious Chipotle chicken that you can use on burritos, tacos, or whatever you want. We chose to put them on tacos with some yellow rice and some green salsa. Thanks so much for watching. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you're not already, please subscribe down below. That way you get notified every time we post new content. As always, we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.